Hello friends, now let us take up the concept number 3.7, algorithm case study. Actually, development of algorithm is very vital in project development process. That's why I am striving to enable you to crystallize this concept. So already in the previous concept I explained what is algorithm, what are the variants, what are the characteristics, what are the advantages, everything in detail. Now if you study this case study, then you can have a clear knowledge over this. You can achieve perfect command. One thing you must remember, this is career oriented study as well as application oriented study. Only with the theoretical knowledge you cannot achieve the uh, achieve the expected benefits out of this. Understand? That's why whatever concept you learn and all that, you understand its application also. That's why in order to explain this concept algorithm clearly to you, now I am taking up this case study. Here a simple uh, issue I have taken, that is evaluating the volume of a cylinder. Evaluating volume of a cylinder, and this simple case we are taking, problem we are taking. Now we are writing algorithm. It comes in a few steps: start program and stop the program. Thereafter, read the values of radius and height. Actually, in order to calculate volume of a cylinder, we have to consider the formula, that is pi r square h. Pi r square h. So, what are the inputs required? One is radius, second one is height. So, here read the values for radius and height. Then we have to read, that is input. Thereafter, evaluating the volume of the cylinder using the formula. So, once you get radius and height by using formula pi r square h, you can evaluate what is the volume. Thereafter, you have to print the output. Part of the output, for the sake of clarity, you give the values of radius and height, input values also you give, and as well as volume output value also you give, then it will be clear. Then our simple task is performed and stop the program. This is simplest algorithm, and you have to understand the spirit of that. Here this is a basic pool. Most of you may not have any programming background. That's why I am taking up a very small issues in order to enable you to understand the spirit of the concept. Okay, that you keep in mind. Now here the corresponding C program I am writing. If you have little C knowledge, you can understand this. If you are purely fresher, you may not understand that, but if nothing goes waste, just you take it as an outline. In the corresponding concept, when you are studying C, you can understand it 100%. So, but here I should maintain integrity. That's why few elements, if you do not know also, I should explain for the sake of integrity. Now you see, here this is C program, and what is the important code I am writing? Here we are starting with the main, and this is the beginning of the program, start program. This is the ending of the program. These two symbols represent start program and stop program. Thereafter, what is there? Actually, read read the values of radius and height. Actually, here one program builder is required, that is radius and height and volume we have to store in memory. For that purpose, memory containers are required. These are called variables, and three corresponding variables we have declared. Variable means, you understand, this is a memory container. For anything we want a container. Without container we cannot store it. That's why we want three values. two values, radius and height, are input values, and volume is the output values. Ultimately, at the end of that, we should have three values. That's why three containers we are declaring it here. We are keeping ready three containers, that you understand. Okay, this is a program builder. Thereafter, what step we have written? Read the values for the radius and height. Actually, here scanf statement we are writing. Scanf is the reader. Through scanf statement, radius and height we are reading. Before that, one statement is there. Actually, this, if it is not there also, you get the same result. But you should be guided. This is called prompt statement. When you go to ATM, every step you get the prompt statement. Enter your PIN, which language, enter your PIN, savings bank or current savings account or current account. Like that, at every step you get a prompt statement. Based on the prompt statement, you take an action. Like that, what you have to do and all that, it guides. This is called prompt statement. Okay, this is for your convenience we are writing. So here, what is that? Input statement we have written. Thereafter, what is that? Evaluate the volume of the cylinder. Actually, in mathematics you use the formula pi r square and all that. Similar formula you can use in a different fashion. Volume is equal to 3.14, that is the pi's value, and pi r square h, radius into height, that is nothing but pi r square h. Thereafter, now our volume is evaluated and stored in that. Already when you input the values of radius and height, these two containers are filled. Here, just imagine that one memory container is there, another memory container is there, another memory container is there. Suppose a radius you have given 10 centimeters, height you have given 20 centimeters. Then these are stored in this when you input this. Thereafter, once this statement is executed, volume is created, volume is evaluated and stored in that. The corresponding value is stored here. Okay, now three containers are filled with values. Thereafter, what is required? You have to print the output. Now, in output, for the sake of clarity, you have to print input values also. What are the input values? Radius and height, as well as output value, that is volume. Then it is clear. So this is the purpose of an algorithm. Then by that you can understand how algorithm is contributing towards development of the code. Okay, here one thing you must remember. Actually, these are the core statements we are writing. Already I showed it to you. And this is input statement, this is input statement, this is processing statement, this is processing statement, this is output statement. For the sake of output, three statements we have written. Remaining are program builders. Certain statements we have to write as the requirement of the build the program, that is mainly the program builder. This variables declaration is also a program builder, and this one is a prompt statement. It is required for the user, for guiding the user, not for the system. If it is not there also, the program gives the same result. But if it is there, you can conveniently enter input values in an order.